Some of you may need Ancestry DNA to uncover your family history and connect with past generations, but not me, because I grew up surrounded by them. Let me show you. Here is a picture of my grandmother, my mother, and my grandmother's grandmother. You heard that right, and there go me. Welcome to the 40th episode of my series 50 Days Till 50, where I share stories from my life all leading up to my 50th birthday on July 19th. On today's episode, I want to highlight the fact that I got to grow up around great-grandparents who some people never even get a chance to meet. This guy right here is my great-great-grandfather, Paul Beal, and he's my great-grandmother's dad. This man lived to be 104, and he lived by himself up until the age of 99. I remember he would ride his three-wheeler bike to my great-grandmother's house every day from his home just to say hi. And he was well into his 90s doing that. So I knew my great-grandmother, her father, and her mother. And I don't care what you say, these are things that most people cannot say. Since my mother was raised by her grandparents, I got to spend a lot of time with my great-grandparents, Tommy B. and Luella Logan. When I was hanging out with the neighborhood kids, it was in my grandma's neighborhood. This me at the end, just in case you couldn't pick me out the lineup. My grandmother had 12 kids, and I was her first great-granddaughter. And we spent a lot of time together. My great-grandma was my homie. Me and my great-grandfather, we was cool too. You see, he got his cane on my head. But at the end of the day, it was all about me and my great-grandmother. I mean, granddaddy was cool, but he could never be grandma. I mean, she was the mother of the church. She was well known in the community. She was always getting people jobs. She was always cooking and taking something to a funeral, because she was always going to smell greens cooking in the kitchen of my grandma's house because she had a garden every year and sold them. I hated the first part of the summer because she always had us working in the garden. So my great-grandmother then went from wife, mother, sharecropper, maid, entrepreneur, to wearing a Whitney Houston t-shirt that I bought her from my first concert. She actually didn't even learn how to drive until she turned 50. Yeah, she came a long way. And all I'm trying to say is what a blessing it is that I got to grow up around my elders, my ancestors, that some people have to find on Ancestry DNA just to even find out what their name is. And I got to see them riding bikes, working in the garden, hanging out with a Whitney Houston shirt. Like, yeah, I was blessed, y'all. Rest in peace.
Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Understand the reason you let me